Swaminarayan, myself Kumudini Nalaude, Atmiya Green School, Standard 4th. It's time to GK, right? Okay, now can anyone tell me why we study history? So, in history, what we study about the past, right? The great heroes, the about the historical monuments, and the some important dates or what happens at that time, right? So, studying history enables us to develop better understanding of the world in which we live. Building knowledge and understanding historical events, trends, especially over the past century, enables us to develop much greater appreciation for the current events today. Right? So, in this topic, or we can say in this chapter, long ago, far away, बहुत सालों पहले कुछ लोग ऐसे हुए थे कि जिनके बारे में आज भी हम प्राउडली उनको याद करते हैं। तो कौन थे वो लोग और क्या इंफॉर्मेशन और वाई डिड वी हैव टू रिमेंबर देम, okay, what are the things in them that inspires us, okay, and what we can we have to what qualities are there we have to appreciate about them. So let's study in this chapter, okay. Name these people from history. He was a great general. He loved his horse Bucephalus and very much, and built a city in its memory. Okay, he is the Alexander the Great. I think everyone has know or listen some stories or see in historical pictures or I have you have listened about this Alexander the Great. He is the great and we can say bravest fighter. So he is, the Alexander was a ruler and one of the history's greatest military mind, who has the king of Macedonia and established the largest empire. Okay, one of the greatest military general, and he created vast empire that stretched from Macedonia to Egypt and from Greece to part of India. Yes, he came to win the India, but at that time also our great Indian kings fell his dream, okay, destroy his dream because they are also bravest. But think about that great person, the great empire, who not only win his own empire, but he extend his empire, his rulers, or we can say his he battles most of the kings and kingdoms and wins them, and he comes up to Egypt, Greece, and great part of the India. So he is very bravest and very we can say greatest military mind person. Now next, he was an Egyptian boy king. His tomb was found over 3000 years after his death. His coffin was made up of solid gold. Have you seen the figure? It is completely made up of solid figure. So his name is Tutankhamun. Okay, so let's know something new about him. So he is one. See here. Okay, he was the last of his royal family to rule during the end of the 18th dynastic. Okay, destiny. Sorry. During the new kingdom of Egyptian history, his father was a pharaoh Akhenaten, believed the mummy found in the tomb. So he is the last king of their ruler family. I'm sorry, it's a royal family. Sorry. He now third. He hardly ever went to school, but loved reading. He became one of the most famous president of United States of America. In 2012, a movie was made about him. Yes, he was Abraham Lincoln, the great name Abraham Lincoln. He is the 16th US president and was an American statesman and lawyer who served as the 16th president of US. Then Lincoln led the national through American Civil War, the country's greatest moral, constitutional and political crisis. He succeeded in preserving the Union, abolishing slavery. He is the great person and the great leader. Okay, now next, in 1854, with 38 nurses, she looked after thousands of wounded British soldiers during the criminal war. She was called the lady with lamp. She is the Florence Nightingale. So let's know more about this great lady. She was an English social reformer, statistician, and the founder of modern nursing. The Nightingale came to the prominence while serving as a manager and training of the nurses during the criminal war. Okay, so what a great lady. She devote her life for the wounded British soldiers. Okay, now next, yes, she is also lady, but she is the Queen Victoria. She ruled England for 63 years. She was almost the empire of India. A monument in Kolkata, now then it is called Calcutta, was built in her memory. So see, I think most of the people, or we can say most of the persons, know about her Queen Victoria. So Queen Victoria. Okay. She was the princess and she was raised under the close supervision of her mother. She inherited the throne at the age of 18. She attempted influence government policy and ministerial appointment publicity. She became the national icon who was identified with strict standard of personal morality. Okay, she was also a great icon. Okay, great national icon. Now, last but not the least, he was the British poet and playwright. He was also called the Bard of Avon, and he was born in Stratford upon Avon in England. Some of his famous plays are The Merchant of Venice and Hamlet and Julius Caesar. So he is William Shakespeare the Great. He is the great British, we can say, poet, playwright. Okay, so he was the playwright, poet, actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in English language and the world's greatest dramatic. Okay, he was called as England's national poet and the great dramatic of all time. So William Shakespeare is also the icon in the field of literature. If you have make a chance to read his stories or plays, definitely you get the, I can say, mm, you have to read his story plays or stories. Fine. So let's start the next chapter. Quiz on religion. So in the states chapters we have see so many different type of religions are there in our India. Okay, so everyone respect other religions and also self religion also. So in this chapter we get some knowledge about the about some more religions and interesting and respectful things. Okay, so let's start. Some of us are Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians, Jains, or Parsis. We must respect all religions. It is important to know about the other religions. Which creature does Lord Ganesha ride? So सब गणेशोत्सव मनाते हैं ना, तो गणपति बप्पा का वाहन कौन सा है? चूहा है ना. तो कोई बता सकता है चूहा ही क्यों, टाइगर क्यों नहीं, या फिर बर्ड्स में पिकॉक क्यों नहीं, माउस ही क्यों है, रैट ही क्यों है अपने गणपति बप्पा का वाहन? तो एक अपने वेद पुराणों में, शास्त्रों में एक कथा है. जो संगीत का एक देव था क्रौच नाम के, तो वो ऐसे ही अपनी मस्ती में घूमते घूमते